keeping you informed and entertained on Africa Alive. Previously on the same segment, we had someone from the Sickle Cell Society, who is the NHS engagement lead, Iyamide Thomas, talking to us about sickle cell and how to live quality life having the disorder. And my next guest is a sickle cell survivor. He's doing brilliantly well in the entertainment industry. His stage name is actually African Doyin Everything. His name is Ade Aluko. Nice to have you.
Thank you for having me.
I like that smile.
It comes with the package.
In the whole package, so it's all about packaging now.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can you throw more light about yourself to our viewers?
Well, like I said, my name is Ade Aluko. I was born with sickle cell anemia from a very young age. So from my very, very young, I spent most of my time in and out of hospital.
And living with the condition, and also growing up with herbal medicine.
Oh, okay,
so,
Nigeria.
in Nigeria.
So how long were you in Nigeria for before you were brought back to the UK?
I spent 16 years in Nigeria before I came back to the UK.
Oh, wow.
So I came here when I was 16 years old. And when I got told that I was born in the United Kingdom, I was so excited.
So you were looking for your passport?
Yes, I was telling my friend back home, I said, look at you, you don't have your passport. Look at you, I'm going to go and see white people. And my mom flew me all the way and landed me in Peckham.
Oh, no.
It was like flying from Lagos to Lagos.
Okay, so what was the experience like for you? I mean, as a child, being taken back to Nigeria, and you were actually there for 16 years of your life, and then having this sickle cell disorder. How were you? How was it? What was it like for you?
Oh, it was a bit tough in Nigeria because a lot of people just, I was alone by myself. You understand? Nobody want to be my friend because I'm always sick. My eyes is always yellow. I look like one of those kids that has got a kwashoko. But if you look at me now, I look like Chris Brown.
Of course!
The African version.
You know?
But yeah, living with the experience in Nigeria was a bit difficult and painful. I don't really go to the hospital much because you know how the prices of being in hospital is in Nigeria. And you have to have the right doctors and stuff. And if you don't know the right doctor, you got to stick with the old ways of doing it, which is
and what is that? Oh, okay.
Them thick, dark,
bitter
agbo. And it's not that you have to drink it by yourself. They force you 6 a.m. in the morning while you're still yawning. They'll hold your nose and pour the whole jug
my God.
inside your mouth. So it was a bit tough for me then. When I look back at it now, I look at it as something that makes me stronger. Yeah. You understand? Because then I used to think of it as a punishment. You know, I used to ask a lot of questions like, God, why am I going through this? Why do you have to make me go face through this struggle and these pains? You understand? And back then, the way I used to manage my pain is by asking my younger brother to sit on whatever I'm having my crisis pain. Oh. So, because when you put pressure on it, it doesn't give you that much pain. Oh. And I remember spending a lot of time, like 2 weeks at home, trying to recover from the crisis, which is very painful. And a lot of people, they don't understand it. They used to think I was a witchcraft baby. Oh. You understand what they call abiku.
Is that why you didn't? Is that the reason why you didn't have friends at the time?
Yes,
because they attached it to witchcraft and all those other funny things.
Yeah, and people with the lack of information regarding sickle cell back then, people didn't have a clue what it was. You know, they just say, this guy is always sick. He's gone missing again. Where is he gone? And then 3 weeks later, you see me back in school, living life. But I've always been dreaming, you know, even when I was in school, because people don't really talk, you don't really have too much friends. The only people that I was friends with was people that was having a health condition as well. You understand? So we all played together. I said, if they're going to judge us, we might as well judge us as one, you know. But okay. It was a different experience coming to the United Kingdom. You know?
So what has the experience been like in the United Kingdom compared to the way it was back then in Nigeria?
I feel like we are VIP in the United Kingdom over here. Like when you're sick, you call ambulance to come and pick you up at home. And when you get inside the ambulance, they give you this gas that will make you feel like you're flying, to take away the pain. But back in Nigeria, there was no such thing. You just have to ride the pain, go. And as soon as you get to the hospital, they have your medication and everything ready for you. So to ease the pain off immediately when you get to the hospital. Okay. So I wish Nigeria would have, they do have it, but you have to be on the highest level of the hierarchical rich people's list to have that kind of service, you understand? Okay. So being in the UK, I've learned a lot with sickle cell, and I've learned how to manage myself. Okay. So
part of managing yourself, does that have to do with your diet? Because looking at you, I wouldn't say you have anything sickle cell in you because you look healthy to me. So is that, are you on a special diet or what? I'm
not on the special diet, to be honest with you. The only thing I eat is rice, pounded yam, and for the Nigerian stuff that makes me strong. But I make sure I take my medication on regular and drink a lot of water. Okay. If you look at me when I was 16 years, you see my eyes very yellow, my teeth out, my belly like big. But as soon as I grow older, I've learned to close my mouth, because that's the first thing my mom told me to do when I entered the country, that if I ever want to find a girlfriend, then I have to shut your mouth.
So do you have a girlfriend now?
I have a fiancé.
Oh, fantastic. Yes. So we should be expecting wedding invitations anytime soon.
So don't worry, you are going to be the first person that's
of course.
So yeah, but living with the condition here was a bit different as well, because when I went to school, I didn't tell my teacher that I went through the condition, because they didn't understand it then. And people used to make fun of me. They used to call me names: alien, skeleton, ET, phone home.
Oh, that was mean.
Yeah, it was mean, but now all of that cussing has turned me into a comedian, so you can call me anything you want.
It's turned into a blessing now.
It's turned into a blessing. So,
yeah.
So I growing up in the UK, especially coming from Africa, so it was a different exchange, and people also, they were judging because they didn't understand it, and my parents have to come into the school to tell my teacher about my condition. Then they understand why I'm missing classes for 2 weeks sometimes when I have my crisis. And when I got to university, that's when I was confident enough to tell my tutors themselves that I go through this condition. So whenever I'm having an exam period, that's when I'm stressed, and stress brings on the crisis. Okay,
so let's talk about the Sickle Cell Society. Because I know you and Yamide, you're quite close. What is it that they've done for you?
Well, basically, I wrote a song called "Feel My Pain" to raise awareness on sickle cell.
Oh, fantastic!
Yes, and when I heard the song, I used to go to sickle cell meeting and stuff, and then someone told me that I need to play the song to Yamide. And when I played the song to Yamide, she found it very interesting and then very educative. You understand? I said, oh, you know what, we need to do something about this. And then from there, she got me funding to do some DVDs and CDs to raise awareness and raise some money for the Sickle Cell Society.